Hello, Aviator here again, and I just wanted to do a quick video showing you my server, the Gnat's Wing server, and thought you guys might like to see it. Maybe you'd like to join. Maybe after this video you might think it's interesting and come check it out. So this is the spawn area here. Yes, I did use World Edit because I am lazy and don't feel like counting all these blocks, so I did use World Edit to create the main base here. And of course we have the rules and a little bit about our plugins. We've got Essentials, Chat, Spawn, Economy, MC, MMO, Locket, and physical shops. Actually, we don't have physical shops, we have chest shops. I need to fix that sign. So this is the basic spawn, and where did the exit go? I don't even know how to get out of my own base. Here we go. But we're not going to go out the exit just yet, because I want to show you something else. Those of you who have read the Gnat Wing comic, granted the artwork at the beginning was not very good, but I think it's gotten a lot better as I've drawn over the years. The Gnat Wing comic focuses on the Gnat Wing ship and the crew of the Gnat Wing. And there it is right there out the window. We can see the Gnat Wing. And if we take the elevator to Docking Bay 94. Yes, I am a total nerd. If you don't know what the reference is, then go look it up. Or ask somebody who is a total nerd like myself, and they will tell you what Docking Bay 94 is. I also have the elevator. It's the B-Lift plugin, which is really nice. You can make elevators to multiple floors, which is really handy. It actually acts like a real elevator. It actually gives you the jolt at the end of the elevator, which is kind of cool. So here's the top of the space station. We can see the top of the sphere there, the outside of it. I have some very creative people that are members of the server, and they like to create all kinds of cool stuff. There's a clock tower over there, and just beyond the clock tower you can see our arena. We have a PvP arena, and then some of the other faction bases and things off in the distance there. So I'm going to give you a tour of the Gnat Wing. Like I said, if you've read the comic, you'll be familiar with the ship. And when you walk out of the airlock into the main part of the ship here, we have the guest quarters. And directly across from the guest quarters, we have the hot tub. And those of you who remember that particular sequence, that was actually a lot of fun to draw. And here's Remy's quarters. They're a little sparse. She needs some better decorating here. And then Nat's quarters here. And Nat really doesn't have much either. I need to give her some more furniture one of these days. I'll have to work on that. That's kind of one of the things that's disappointing about Minecraft is it's a bit of a challenge to create furniture. Some people are really good at it. I am not. I can create some basic pieces like these cabinets here in the kitchen. Basic countertops and tables. But I'm only marginally creative with some of these things. Some people are just very creative, and I try to learn from them how to create things that look pretty cool. At the front of the ship we have the recreation area, sort of a lounge area, and I've crafted a big sofa here where you kind of look out the window outside, and like a library bookcase here where the computer would be. And then if we go upstairs, we'll actually see the cockpit of the Gnat's Wing. Here's where Nat would sit, the command chair. Remy and Stancy's chairs here. And the viewport here, the window for looking around as we're flying through space. Also underneath the lounge here, we have the drop shuttle. And in Gnat's Wing we don't have beaming or anything fancy, so we use the drop shuttle to get from the ship down to the surface of the planets. And if we go down the stairs, we'll be in the drop shuttle here. It's kind of dark in the shuttle bay. And there's the drop shuttle. The drop shuttle does have a back door. And if we go out the back door to the drop shuttle, we can see the shuttle bay. And behind the shuttle... Glitchy doors here. You gotta love glitchy doors. Behind the shuttle bay is just kind of a general maintenance area. If we go down another level, we have the various power conduits and air recyclers and things like that. And underneath the floor here, the redstone to run my doors, which we'll see in a minute. And then we've got a ladder that takes you down to engine 3, which is at the bottom of the ship. And here you can see the engine at the bottom. And then we'll go back up. And then behind this service area here is the cargo hold. And the cargo hold, since there is a large door that goes out into space, we do have a airlock. And we have our cargo for delivery to various planets. And that would be the large cargo door for accepting the packages. Above the cargo door we have sort of a cargo observation monitoring area. And then above that we have some more maintenance access areas and Stancy's room as the chief engineer. This is her room right here. And then you'd have your maintenance access corridors and all that good stuff. And then if we come back down the stairs, we go right back out into the fail doors. Okay. Right back out into the hallway, the main hallway. So that's the Gnat's wing. It's pretty much to scale, although it's hard to make things exactly to scale in Minecraft using blocks, but the ship is pretty much to scale the way I intended it to be in the comic. And if we cruise, let's go back this way for a minute, around the outside of the space station here. And we can see the NX-01 USS Enterprise. Well, the start of it anyway. Here, hang on a second. I'm going to make it day so we can actually see it. We don't have any access to it yet because it's not actually finished. It's just basically a hollow disk. Haven't really done much work on it. But someday that's where the NX-01 Enterprise will be. And then to exit the spaceport, a little bit of a lag there. Exit the spaceport out this direction, and we've got the cool Star Trek doors, the airlock, and now we are on Rigel 4, which is actually Remy's home planet. And I've got a lot of lagging world holes here, so I'm going to log out and log back in really quick to see if I can't solve this problem. There we go. Okay, that's better. One of the fellows that plays on our server, his handle is Recno1. You'll see him in the chat here. Very creative person, young man, that created this statue here, amongst other things on the server, including the clock tower and the PvP arena. So I want to give him some credit here in the video for creating. It's really some pretty awesome stuff. And I am still lagging with these world holes. That's not good. We do have a PvP arena, and that's using War, the War plugin. And if you pick a team, you go through one of the portals, it puts you into a war zone. And you can see that it gives you some basic weapons to fight with. Looks like somebody griefed one of the doors here. And this is our war zone. This is our PvP arena. And there are some... Well, I am in creative mode, so I guess I can go ahead and show you the entire arena here. See the stands there for watching the... Although the stands are actually in PvP in the war zone, so be careful if you ever come to watch the PvP. Alright, I guess we can do the rest of the tour here in aerial mode. One of the things about war is that when you're in the war zone, you're in the arena, you've used the teleport to get in here, it will create a glass wall, keeping you in here until you leave. So in order to do that, we need to type /leave, and then that gives us back our inventory, and kind of a cool plugin. And I am still getting quite a bit of laggy world holes. I don't like that. Okay, let's try... Try it again here, see if I can get to... One of the things that Rekna's built here is a jail, and that's where we throw people that are being obnoxious. And we don't like to just randomly ban people that violate the rules the first time. So what we like to do is just throw them in this jail, let them cool off for a bit. And this is a PvP survival server. So one of the things that really irritates us a great deal is when people keep asking to be OP or be in creative mode, or this is not a creative server, it's a survival server. And so please do not log into the server and within 5 minutes of being here ask for creative mode. Isn't going to happen. So people who repeatedly ask, we throw them in jail to cool their heels. That looks like some sort of swing set. I haven't seen this before. That's interesting. And if we take a little flight, so I say no creative mode, and then here I am flying around showing you my server, but one of the perks of owning your own server, you can do whatever you like. So, another world hole. My computer is not very happy today. Across the way over here, Rekna has kind of created his own island. And yes, we do have factions installed, as you can see. So Rekna's got his own island over here now, provided I can remember how to get to it. Here we are. And he's created just a gorgeous sailing ship here. In addition to some very nice either Chinese or Japanese themed houses here. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know what that is at all, but couldn't begin to tell you. He's always building something. Now I'm going to take you to my home, my personal home, which is a giant Star Destroyer work in progress. So that's what I've been doing. I actually have a Star Destroyer model, a pretty detailed model at home, and I've been working on this baby for a while. There's still a lot of work to do, but I think it's progressing quite nicely. And I'm not quite sure what to do with it yet. It'd be kind of cool if you could use Movecraft for this thing. That would be awesome. But there's so many blocks, it would just be completely impractical. But it would be cool if you could move this thing around through the game. And I have 3/4 of a TIE interceptor there that I was working on. So you can see that the Star Destroyer still needs a lot of work to finish it up. And I'm putting just a real simple interior in here. Nothing fancy on the interior at all. Just something where somebody, if they want to, eventually will be able to sort of walk around. And down here, and then we have the hangar, which for some reason is taking a long time to load up. There we go. So if you can imagine a Corellian Corvette parked in here. And then the front of the ship. The work in progress here, so I'll post a video too when it's done as well, kind of giving an overview of the completed ship. That would be a lot of fun to do. Anyway, that's my basic server. If you guys are interested, you're always welcome to join. There's no whitelist. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.